Hi guys, and welcome back to Hairdryer Treatment with me, Sophie. A bit of a different video today. I thought I'd give a bit of a preview and my prediction to the game tonight between Manchester United and Bristol. Obviously it's a cup game. I'm expecting us to make a few changes ready for the game tonight. Big news is that Pogba is obviously back and available to play. Do I think he's going to play? I'm not too sure. I hope he does, obviously. I would love to see him back on that pitch because I feel we have really missed him. But Mourinho could obviously rest him as well tonight, so let me know in the comments what do you think, guys, but I've got a feeling he might be rested tonight. In terms of starting lineup, I reckon we're going to make a few changes tonight, to be honest. I think Mourinho will switch it up a little bit and rest a few players. Obviously, Christmas period is very busy and this is the perfect game to rest a few players. I think Valencia will get a rest. I wouldn't be surprised to see Luke Shaw starting as well tonight. I would love to see Zlatan given a start as well. I think Lukaku's looked a bit rusty. He's obviously got a lot of stick over the last few weeks, so why not start Zlatan in this game? I would love to see that. Hopefully Pogba, like I say, starts as well. I would still like to see players like Rashford and Martial given some time and a bit of freedom tonight, a bit of a chance to express themselves and get a few goals. Bristol won't roll over. They've had a really good season so far. And yeah, I think they'll give us a good game tonight. I'm not expecting it to be a rollover, but I do expect us to win as well. I think once that first goal goes in, I can see us scoring maybe a few more. It depends if we attack or if we're going to sit back and defend. If we defend against Bristol City, then something needs to change. I'm hoping that we go all out and attack Bristol tonight because they're going to be a tricky team to play against, to be honest, at home. They're scoring a lot of goals this year. They're obviously the surprise package in the Championship. They're not going to roll over. They're not going to bow down to us. They're going to come at us. And we haven't been the best defensively this year, so I'm predicting a 3-1 win to Manchester United tonight. I think hopefully with the players that we could have starting tonight, we should have enough to overpower them. But again, I don't have much faith defensively at the minute that we're going to fully keep them out. I can see them scoring at least one. But yeah, I hope that we'll have too much quality going forward, and I'm predicting a 3-1 win to Man United tonight. I pray that we don't sit back and defend and look apprehensive and lack confidence, which is how we have looked in my opinion in the last few weeks. I hope that we go out, we have a bit of freedom, we've got nothing to lose at the end of the day. Let's just go out and attack, and I believe if we do that, we'll have far too much quality for this Bristol team, and I can see us getting a win and maybe a few goals to go with that win as well. Fingers crossed that's the kind of performance we get tonight from Mourinho's team and not a defensive, apprehensive, laid back one. I want us to attack like United should. So to add something a bit different to my videos tonight, I have got a few fans and a few people's views that I would like to add into this video just to give you a bit of an insight as to what they predict for the game as well. It's not all about me. So yeah, here are a few views from fans and from people who are observing and watching the game tonight. This is what they predict is going to happen. Enjoy.
Okay, massive game tonight. It's Bristol City hosting Manchester United. Bristol boy, love Bristol City. Used to go and watch them when I was at secondary school every week, but I've supported Man United since I was 4, so I'm pretty torn here. I think Man United will have too much for Bristol City tonight, so I can see Man United winning 3-1. But I do hope that Bristol City play well, especially Bobby Reid. He's on fire at the minute. So yeah, that's my prediction. Man United 3, Bristol City 1, but a good performance from Bristol City. We'll see what's happening.
Hi, I'm Rodney Cyrus. Big game tonight. Prediction against Bristol City. I'm here with my man, Stormtrooper. Anyone that gives me back chat will get it. I'm predicting a 3-1 win. Definitely, we need the win. We need a good performance. And we definitely would need Lukaku to score at least 2 goals so that he can get his confidence and his mojo back. The one goal against, obviously, I'm thinking Bristol City have been playing really good football this season. And if we have Romero in goal, which will probably be likely, he might concede. So that's my prediction, a 3-1 Manchester United win. Yeah, 3-1.
First of all, I would love to see Luke Shaw. He's been in decent form when he's played recently. But I think with a run of games, Luke Shaw can end up being one of the best left-backs in the league. I mean, Ashley Young's doing an absolutely sterling job at the moment for United. But when it comes down to it, I think Luke Shaw can be better. So I would love to see him in the team today. Second of all, Zlatan, I would love to see back. You know, there was so much hype about him coming back to United. You know, got the number 10 shirt, etc. But to be honest, since he's been back, he's barely played. So I'd love to see him play. Lukaku's played virtually every single minute of every game so far this season, so maybe he needs a bit of a rest just to get his sharpness back. He's not been particularly amazing recently, so it would be nice to see Zlatan. Valencia obviously picked up a bit of a knock recently against West Brom, so I'd imagine that Mourinho's probably going to rest him. You know, he's been Mr. Dependable this year. He's been probably our most consistent player over the last few years, along with De Gea. So I'd imagine we're probably going to see a different fullback in there, who I don't know, but I would definitely like to see Valencia rested. Another big name I would love to see back is Pogba. He's just coming back from his suspension. I think it's probably a perfect game to come back into. You know, probably not too difficult for him because he's been incredible. Whoever he played against really this season. The Arsenal game particularly sticks out to me. One of these more recent games which he was fantastic in. Other than that, honestly, I think our second team is so strong that we could field virtually any of our players in most positions, and I personally think we're really going to do well against Bristol. Whether that's the case or not, because we've been a bit, here and there recently, I have no clue. But my prediction is a good old-fashioned thumping, good old-fashioned cup night, and I would absolutely love to see United win 5-0. That's my prediction.
Alright guys, how are we doing? Sophie's asked me to send in a little preview for the Bristol versus Manchester United game. So quickly, I think Manchester United, obviously we're going to have far too much firepower for Bristol to deal with. I think whatever team Jose puts out, it should be enough to get through to the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Obviously Pogba, the main man, is back. There's an argument whether you play him or not. For me, I'd play him. Obviously, he's going to play against Leicester on the weekend, but he hasn't played that much recently, so a little bit of game time under his belt would do him the world of good. Lukaku, for me, drop him. Not drop him, but just rest him, essentially. He is back in the goals, so he doesn't really need that confidence, whereas for me, Marcus Rashford, I'd like to see him play up front. He's a striker by trade. We know he's not a left winger, he's just doing a job. So if he were to go up there, get a few goals against Bristol, would be good for him. Play Ibra in behind him. Hopefully he could get his confidence up. Not that he needs any, but getting a few goals as well for him would be good. So yeah, I think United should win quite easily, maybe 3-4-1, I reckon. 3-4-1, I think. Often, once you bag a few goals, you get a little bit complacent. So I can see them scoring later on in the game. But yeah, that's what I think. Manchester United, 3-4-1. Rashford up top, Ibra in behind him. Very good. Cheers all. I'll speak to you soon.
So it's quarter-final night in the League Cup as Manchester United are playing Bristol City away. Should be an interesting tie. They've beaten 3 Premier League teams on the way to this fixture. And in their league form, they've won 5 out of their last 6 league games and currently sit 3rd in the Championship. So, could be an interesting tie, yeah. Would like to see McTominay start. And probably Luke Shaw as well. Would be good to see them starting. Score predictions. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go Rashford and Lingard to score. Yeah, 2-0. 2-0 I think. Yeah, 2-0. Rashford and Lingard. I'm going to go with that. Come on, United!
So there you have it, some fans' views. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with some of those? Do you disagree? I personally thought they had some fantastic views. A lot of them agreed with me in terms of scoring, formations and players being rested as well. Drop a comment to let me know what you think as well, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for tuning into Hairdryer Treatment. It means a lot and I really do appreciate your support. Take care, guys. Cheers.